Good evening. So, I know I haven't really posted any readings or anything lately, but I've just seriously been going, just living life, really needing to be grounded. And I've had, I don't know, my schedule has been super busy. So, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to, sit down and do that. Plus, I also there's certain things where it's nice to integrate some of the things that I've been experiencing. And I was watching something and they were talking about mean girls and this mean girl energy. And for whatever, this evening I was watching, or I just seen something, and it was like an old friend group, but it was like seeing them all together and stuff like that. And for a moment, it was kind of like bringing me back to man, these people, I used to call them my friends, and now we're just strangers. And while I was watching something about the Mean Girls, it just kind of jogged my memory about that. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's kind of like a cliquey kind of energy. And it brought me back to a time where we had kind of been falling out, and I had come and I was invited back to something. And when I attended it, I was like, what they were talking about was gossipy. And just putting other people down, or just making fun of other people. And I was just like, is this what they really talk about all the time? This is what they do when they come together. So then, when you've been in this place of isolation, or you've been made to focus on self, and your circle is stripped, sometimes you do come to, a point or where you're reminded, even we're also in Mercury shadow period. So revisiting certain things, revisiting certain patterns, revisiting certain hurts, pain, trauma, whatever. It's not to, rub salt in a wound. But even in that, it's maybe it feels like it's stinging. It stings for a moment, and then you realize okay, that was actually just a cleansing process. That was just to make sure that there's nothing left of whatever was festering. And so yeah, I was just watching something, and even my son has been getting it's kind of a fine line between friends and frenemies. And I have cautioned my son about somebody really looking at, is this person really your friend? Because there's so many times where he'll spend time with this person. Well, it's like a trio. So he'll spend time with this one person, and he comes back feeling deflated, or you could just see he pokes and pokes and pokes. And so anyways, I've cautioned my son about staying true to yourself, and you want people that are actually in your corner and make you feel good, as opposed to making you feel deflated every time you see them. And so whether it's in childhood or in adulthood, bullying is still fucking rampant. You see it all the time in workplaces. You see it online. There's so many people that are so comfortable with just being nasty. And I believe we're getting people's masks are falling. People can't hide who they really are. So it's not they're being outright whatever, but it's those are their true intentions. That's who they're truly aligned with at this moment. And it's up to you to decide, is that a person? Is that a place? Is that a situation that I want to continue to be mixed up in. And it's easier said than done, because I see, people can tell you all the time how easy it is to just like cut a person off and whatever. Like I'm a very loyal person, so it kind of like, I also am a Taurus moon and rising, so like it takes me a while to like actually be solid in something, but I am very loyal. I am very grounded, and so it may take me a while to get there, to like finally close the door, but when it's time, it's time. And yeah, I know we're shifting into this new energy. We've been doing a lot of cleansing. I've been tired. I've been sleeping, trying to relax as much as possible. The days seem to be getting faster, the time speeding up. But also like, what is it today? I was pulling some cards for myself, and I was pulling the Lyrans, Atlantis and Lemuria. I've been hearing a lot about Atlantis and Lemuria. What else? So really connecting with Mother Earth. I had actually made a video last night, and I was talking about Mother Earth and how she is getting louder. She's going to become more loud. She's going to become more vocal. The Schumann resonance at one point, I think earlier this week, was like, she's usually resting like at a 7 something. And she was up to like a 72 or a 73 on the Schumann resonance. And that is a huge spike. That's a huge jump. So our human bodies, our human vessels are needing to catch up and recalibrate. So if you're being guided to just kind of take it easy or keep to yourself, chances are, and you're feeling it, chances are you just need some time to just like recalibrate your vessel. So replenishing yourself, finding different ways. So whether it's like replenishing food, there was a blue jay just flew by. Oh yeah, and my raspberry, I have raspberry bushes in the back of in my backyard, and they're starting to ripen, and it's just awesome to just be able to like every day, like a different little bit is starting to ripe. Sorry, it was like a moth that just almost flew in my face. But like being able to like pick fresh raspberries is really a nice little treat. So reconnecting with Mother Earth, she is wanting to be honored. I do find I'm connecting a lot with insects, birds, the fact that the butterfly just sat with me for the longest time. I had to put it down yesterday. And then, what was it, a month ago, a bird let me hold it for a good like 20 minutes. So like, as your vibrations raising, like if you're also here to be a like, what is it, an earth guardian, a guardian of the earth, a guardian of the land, because we have lost that connection. So if you're starting to like really need to get back to getting in touch with nature and in tune with nature, whether it's like gardening or walking in nature, whatever you need to do to reconnecting with the soil, honoring Mother Earth, honoring Gaia, because she is our provider. She sustains us while we are here on Earth. And so there's us that are, certain ones of us that are being called to really honor Mother Earth at this time. And yeah, it's going to get louder, but there's no need to panic, especially if you're here to be the guardian. We're made for this. I hope you have a fantastic day, evening, or whatever time you're watching.